Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party faces Valigarmanda at the top of Narshe's cliffs. The Esper senses the desolate state of the world and wants to aid the party with its powers. Such as Esper Law's demand, an intense battle between the party and the frozen Esper ensues. So sit back and enjoy. Very nice, we found the next big boss battle in the form of the frozen Esper Valigarmanda. We already did get our butt handed to us, but I have some ideas. Of course, first battle is always a learning experience. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I think Reflect. Reflect is gonna be very big. You have a Brave Ring. You don't need a Brave Ring. I think I want to keep Gao as the... You know what? As the White Wind user. So he does not need an earring or so. He does need something which like boosts his defenses. Do I have anything like that? Protect Ring, of course, is nice, but also doesn't do anything. I think primarily I would need protection against ice. What was the ice reduction item here again? Behemoth? Oh yeah, I got the Behemoth suit. Plus 50% power, nice. That's just for Strago and Realm, right? That was long ago. Yeah, Strago Realm nullifies Wind, okay. Teaches Comet, nice. Okay, makes sense. That makes them more physical, interesting. I think the ice reduction was actually Protect. Okay, then we need Protect Ring anyways. Okay, the bad thing is I only have 2 of those, but the good thing is I should have enough stuff here that I can like get other like nullifications and stuff. Barriers also important. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Jumping is not gonna do any favor. Mock is also in general not a good character here. I think other characters might benefit more from what is like going on there. Okay, Protector Ring only gives them protection against ice, but I think that might already be enough. Although, I want to keep the Barrier Ring on him per chance. Barrier gives him Shell, that's gonna be important. Okay, I think I'm certain that I also want Reflect on Terra. Or do I also want Reflect on Terra? Yeah, I definitely want Reflect on Terra because he's gonna slow me otherwise. So I'm gonna keep Reflect here. And you could get Barrier with the shield, maybe. I think Barrier... You get Barrier. No, you get Protect. I think Protect might be better. Okay, that means you can get Barrier, which makes you survive longer. I think I should be able to keep my Morph form the entire battle, and that also reduces damage that Terra receives. So, yeah, that should be good. Okay, I did already spend my Reflect and one of my Protects. I think Mock does not have good chances of survival, so he gets no Protect, so Shadow gets it. And he also gets... Do I have anything else which like reduces damage or so? Jewel Ring, because he also used Thundaga. I'm not sure about the second form. The second form uses everything. That's something to consider. I would need someone who can equip... I would need Celis. Celis can equip the Dancing Dagger, she can equip Diamond, and she can equip something which halves fire damage too, so and ice damage, so that would be a good replacement for Shadow, for example. Because Dancing can like proc the dances from Mock's dances, I did figure that out. And Yeah, that can be very strong if I have a secondary, like, attacker with that. I definitely need to rely on magic damage here, so, like, other types of damage won't do. Or I could use, like, piercing damage with Edgar, for example, with Drill. But yeah, that's already good. I think you then take a Jewelry because that halves electric damage, yeah. Or even better, you get... No, Earring does not have fire damage. Yeah, you get Jewelry, that's fine. Okay, Mock. You are a schmock. You have trouble surviving, I can already tell. But you still try... You could get a Lunar Curtain, maybe. Of course, it would be nice if you could survive, because then I could do the aforementioned strat with bouncing magic off of all my characters. Do I have anything which halves fire? I have something that halves fire, but I forgot what it is. Feather, no. No. Water is White Cape, okay. Peace Ring, okay. Peace Ring halves fire. That halves light, that's thunder, okay. Okay, that means you get a Peace Ring. Yeah, Peace Ring, and I need to check equipment first. Okay, you also have something that halves electric damage, but you got the barrier, so you're gonna get the thunder instead. Yeah. And you get the Aegis instead. I think that's good. Aegis is... Never mind. Aegis allows me to reduce all kinds of damage. So you can screw this. And you can equip a Brave Ring instead. So that you have maximum damage output. Okay. That is very good. That means you can equip the Protect Ring having ice damage. And survive that way, and yeah, Go can also withstand very well with his auto, with his auto protection there. Okay, you get a Partisan? No. Do you get the Heal Rod maybe? I think you get the Heal Rod. Maybe you can do some healing. Might be important because everyone has Reflect. I'm also just noticing that Mock has very poor defenses. Yeah, especially Magic. Magic is not his best defenses here. We have anything better here? No, that's it. Dancing is stuck on Terra. Like I said, it would probably be better on Celis, but yeah, that's how it is now. You could also try to heal, but I cannot de-equip this. Wait, can I sheath this? No, okay. Yeah, because you don't need to attack. That doesn't make any sense. But that also gives you some additional magic defense. That's good. Green Beret is also still fine. Dark Gear, do I have anything better now? You are also kind of frail. That's also a problem. Yeah, okay. I have two very frail characters with Shadow and Mock, and Gao and Terra should be very well able to withstand the most of the stuff here. You don't get Ramu, you get Kirin, again for the passive healing. We absolutely do not need Phantom or Golem, so you take Seraph. Maybe you can do something with that. Fenrir is okay, you're gonna cast your stuff anyways. Phantom, like I said, not doing anything. Powerful fire, ice, okay. You're gonna spend your time in Rage anyways. Okay, so this is the new team setup now. Let's see if it works. Quickly gonna heal yourself, don't want to spend an entire 10 for that. Okay, I think I should have ample protection now. Let's see. I'd probably get it, yeah. Spirit, but I don't want to fight you. Do I have preemptive? Nice, thank you. Gao needs to start the battle with casting Reflect on all characters. And then he needs to go Rudra Rage to minimize damage that we incur. I just want to go, guys. Just want to go, please. But the half damage is already visible. I like that. Would just also be nice if I could apply Shell to Terra, though. But you have everything. I think Terra should be fine. Okay, I was gonna say don't start it immediately. Yeah, okay. And we are fully healed, okay. Let's see, round number 2. If nothing helps, I need to change party, but I would like to avoid that because the way deck is kind of annoying. Okay, we need your help. Come on, don't kill us, please, this time around. I hope the second phase is not like stronger than I anticipated it is. I mean, Tri-Dice already is kind of scary, so... Okay, starting with Blizzard, that's okay. Yeah, look at this. Okay, we start with... we can also... wait a second. We have Kirin, that's important for starters. Okay, huge damage, you should still survive. Yeah, nice, okay. I still want Shell on those two. Okay. We don't have haste, but you also have Shell. I should have casted something else with Go then. Okay, Protect is unnecessary, that's absolutely not going to do anything here. Absolute Zero, I hope Mok is not dead. I think Mok is dead. Never mind, he survives that, okay. Actually, you fight, you attack Mok. Just need to make sure that we survive right now. Haste is not gonna... Haste is actually gonna work on those two. Okay, Shell and everything is still fine. Can I poison him? I doubt it, so I'm not gonna try. And of course, Reflect on those two does not last indefinitely. That is something to consider here. Okay, now I just need to apply Reflect. Reflect on Shadow. Rasp. Okay, that's fine, I would say. The healing he gets is very big, but also not too incredible, I must say. You can try to dance and maybe deal some damage that way. And Lion, I think that does nothing. Very well done, Mok. But have we changed the terrain? That Northern Cross. What does that do? I think that freezes. Be frozen. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we have a problem. Who's not frozen? Terra is not frozen? What? And Shadow's also not frozen? That can't be. And they simply cannot do anything. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, need Rudra now. Okay, the big question is, do they Tor? Or are they just permanently stuck now? Mock Terra and Shadow are completely disabled right now. Can I resp him? That's also a good question. Okay, that actually kind of works. Okay, we are completely invincible, but... no, not completely, but we are very tanky right now. But we are frozen. I should have equipped something else with Go, maybe. Maybe I had something that has like a magic effect. And that can proc from time to time. Come on, White Wind. Yeah, okay. But he also took quite some damage so far. Cura, yeah. How much time does it take for them to Tor? I wonder. If they never Tor, I basically lost and I'm kind of stuck in an infinite loop. Because Gao is permanently trying to heal them. Did he do Northern Cross because I was too slow and didn't attack him? That could be something. Okay, Reflect on those two is gone. It doesn't matter too much, to be honest. He keeps multicasting. And dual casting. Oh, come on, Gao. It would be good time to do you know what. Okay, you can do something again. Nice, thank you. I wanted to use Earth Blues. Episode 0. Okay, that's bad. I should have healed Gao. Gao is dead. Wow. Sandstorm. Okay, I think that is not particularly good. Phoenix down. Kiraga is fine right now. But my healer is currently down. Blizzard again, okay, that's fine. Gives me time to search the Rudra, Laura Rage again. That's not healing. Rock Side, there we go, that's what I want. But they need Terra's damage output. Without Terra's damage output, I'm kind of screwed. 900 something, okay, that also doesn't do anything, to be honest. How much does Fire Scheme do? How much time does Terra spend in her frozen state? Now Terra's the frozen Esper. Okay, okay, set part is I cannot use my strategy with like bouncing off with Reflect. I need to just cast it now. But Shadow is gonna be the support here. 8,000 damage, that's amazing. Of course, Shadow and Mock take the slow here, but that should also be fine. Episode 0 is dangerous though, especially on Gao. That deals more damage than I would like to see. Freezing Dust, okay. Shadow frozen again. White Wind is okay. Would have been better if I could have healed him first, but hey. Firaga again. You heal Gao. I think that makes it for a good loop in general. Yep, okay. Terra did slightly more damage than in the fight before, because I have an earring equipped now. Yeah, sure. That is very good, that is very good. Okay, we start with Shell now. Should definitely dispel that before I keep attacking. Dispel, let's go. I like that every character he has a specific role right now. Like, Mok is responsible for healing Gao, and Gao is the general healer. But needs to be healed by Mok first in order to unleash its full potential. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything with Mok here. I think that does not serve any point right now. Could use Kirin again, though. Nah. Okay, Terra can do her stuff again. Firaga. You get another White Wind. Perfect. I want to see what happens when I'm back in the second phase. Slowga, of course. We still couldn't break the ice. And it would be amazing if I could slow him. Northern Cross, oh no. Okay, Terra doesn't care. And what is that? Okay. Okay, Gao and Mok are also still fine. That's good. White Wind, okay. Does Terra get the chance? Not right now. Okay, Terra, let's go. I think that should be enough to bring him into the second phase. Okay, yeah, okay, let's go. Valigarmanda's ice melts. Okay, Mok might die now, which would be pretty bad. I need to taunt Shadow now. I wonder, can I even attack him with Firaga anymore? Maybe I need a neutral magic or so. Try Dice. Okay, let's see what happens. Ouch, okay, but that's okay. Even especially if I get the heal here right now, that's very good. Thank you, let's try Firaga again. I hope he doesn't do like any more dangerous counters now. 0 damage. Okay, that's exactly what I feared. I might need a neutral magic now. He also starts using physical attacks now. That's not good. Okay, 1 on Shadow. Like, all on Shadow. That's not good. That killed him. Ah, yeah. Okay, because he doesn't have that protection. Yeah. Okay, physical attacks still don't do anything. Do you have Comet or so? You have Drain. Let's try Poison. Maybe I can poison him. That even heals him still. And that's very bad. I think he counters and Terra's dead, and that's my end. Now White Wind, okay. So nasty that we suddenly work with physical attacks here. This is the place where I would need to Comet now. Don't kill Mok, that would be a bad idea. Can I do anything else? I can use Resp. Let's try Resp. Be frozen. Okay, Mok is down. Let's see if Resp works. Maybe that's the part where I need to suck the... Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. That might be the part where I need to suck the magic out of him or so. Because then I would also not care about him using Firaga on himself. I should be immune to magic right now. But I also cannot cast anymore, which means it is time for High Ether. Once Terra is out of her morph state, then I'm in very high danger. Because then she takes more damage. Resp, okay. Very interesting fight, just because of the fact that it is, like, cut in two. I wonder, does he also use Tri-Disaster again? Thundaga is fine. Terra's Morph is slowly depleting. Haste on her would be pretty good to have. Let's see. I did get rid of like 2000 MP of his, but he might have a lot. Physical attack is the most dangerous thing he can do, I think. Triple spell is fine. Okay, that just misses, okay. Thundaga, yeah. It is very good that those two are very well protected. Light Wind is also coming in again, nullifying the physical damage I took. Okay, we can get another Rasp. Where's Rasp? Rasp, hello, Rasp. Where's Rasp? There. I think she might revert now. Nah, okay. Rasp should still do a good job, I think. Must be 300 now or so. Yeah, 500, okay. I hope that's the strategy. Maybe I should use Libra on him to see how well we are doing. That's actually not more damage, okay. Let's cast Libra on him. Don't kill Terra. That would be very bad. Let's see what we're dealing with. Maybe he has a weakness. Valigarmanda. 67. 37,000 and... okay, that might take a while. If that even is okay to kill him. He has 46,000 MP left. Okay, dude, if I can do it like this, I'm gonna do it like this. I know nothing there. I really know nothing there. Just rasp him until nothing of his is left anymore. Light Wind, perfect. Gouki keeps me safe, that's nice. He heals too much and I cannot really deal damage, that's the thing. Or does Go have an elemental weapon, perhaps? That could also be. But then I would still rely on, like, Terra proccing her Dancing Dagger effect, that is also not good. And with Rasp, I at least make progress. I also just hope that he dies when he, like, cannot cast magic anymore. Okay, that was not the heal I was wishing for. Gao needs to be faster and he needs to use White Wind. Living quite on the edge here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that might be it. White Wind. Triple spell is fine. Thundaga, yeah. No! Okay, that's it. I could be kind of trapped in an infinite fight now. Okay, he still uses physical attacks, of course. Okay, he did now that my plan was to, like, just, yeah, do stuff here. Celis is the character I need here. In the second phase, she could just use Runic the entire time. Yeah, 0 damage. I wonder, do enemies in Final Fantasy VII even still consume MP when they when they use magic and stuff, or is that like separate moves that they use there? Like for example, his triple spell, does it consume MP from him, or I think it must, because I definitely did not like resp that much MP from him. So theoretically, if he dies when he runs out of MP, I could just sit this out, right? I mean, very exciting fight here right now. I wonder how long that would take. That would take like multiple hours or so. Because Go can also not revive. Do I have a speed up button on the emulator? I think I have one. Because I think we get the idea here now. I think that should work. You know what? I think I'm gonna make a cut here, and I will like speed this up in post-production or so if it works. And like if I'm here like in 3 hours and nothing happens, then I make the cut and then I just restart or so. But I can do something else in the meantime. I have no problem with that. It's just super funny if that would work. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna make a cut here, and we will see each other when I am a little bit smarter here and figured out what is happening here or so. And yeah, let's see if it works or not. Okay, Gao did bite the dust, okay. Okay, one thing I did while I was waiting a little bit, I was looking up some guides for the base game, of course. And I did check whether or not Valigarmanda could actually be killed via reducing MP to 0. And apparently, in the base game, Valigarmanda cannot be defeated when you lower MP to 0. I'm not sure about this hack exclusive form though. Not sure if it could have worked, but Gao decided to no longer use White Wind, which is sad, or Valigarmanda was very too happy with physical attacks. Might actually have been assigned to for Valigarmanda running out of MP, but fact is I lost. I lost now. It would have been so amazing if that would have been possible. I would have left the game on overnight. I would have had no problem with that. And then the next morning I returned and voila, Valigarmanda dead. Imagine. But Gao did make a nice solo show here. He did hold on for like 10 minutes or so. Nah, longer, 20 minutes I think or so. But yeah, this will probably take it. I'm not even sure if his moves even reduce MP, so yeah. Okay, question is, what do I do now? I think I simply tried again, but I need to change the team. This screams a change in team. Celis will be a good character here. But I also need to make sure that she's hasted the entire time, so... Could be a little bit difficult, but hey, I think I can use teleport. I hope so. Thank you. Too bad though that I cannot just change the team. Okay, who do I want to... I think Gao is still very important. Mok and Shadow need to be switched. We take Terra, we take Celis. Setsa. Does Setsa have anything to do here? Someone else who could attack Valigarmanda maybe would be nice. Actually, Cyan might be good. Cyan might actually legitimately be good. Realm is also, of course, a thing. Of course, Gao. Setsa. Can Setsa do something? I think he can't, actually. I would like Mok, because Mok is needed for the next section after that. I'm gonna try it with just switching out Shadow for Celis here. I hope that works. Quickly de-equip Shadow now. And not all members. Okay, what do I give her? You first of all get an Esper, and that Esper is gonna be... You get Kirin instead now. Mok does not need to have Kirin. Yeah. Actually, it might even be better... Yeah, I think... wait a second, I think I give it to Gao. Yeah, Gao gets Kirin. Fenrir is still not important. Golem could be important for the second phase, who knows. Anything in particular I want? Unicorn does status effects. Pfft. Okay, get Ifrit maybe because fire damage. Actually take Golem and you take Seraph. Actually the other way around. Maybe Seraph would be better off on Celis. And Golem, okay. I really don't like the fact of bringing Mok, but You also send in the back row. Peace Ring Protect, yeah, Peace Ring Protect is, I think, okay. The better thing about Gao right now is that he has now Ice Protection. He only has Thunder. Thunder is okay-ish, I would say. Actually, Thunder. Can Thunder even hit him? I mean, might be important for Tri-Disaster. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Shinobi, he can actually get Dark here, nice, okay, never mind, I'm gonna keep that. Green Beret is important though. I think I'm gonna give Thunder to... I'll give Thunder to Celis. Celis gets the Dancing Dagger, that is something I'm sure of. Oh, and now Gao, Gao cannot equip Atma Weapon. Atma Weapon would be it, I think. Dragon did not deal damage. Definitely do not give him the Heal Rod. That would be very terrifying. I think Dark also not... you could get the Boomerang, but it's also not better. Okay, you get Dancing. Dance. Why can you not equip Dancing Dagger? I didn't de-equip it. Okay, Terra can get Atma Weapon. I think Atma Weapon might be good. Atma Weapon ignores defenses and stuff, so that might be a predestined weapon for this fight. Okay, actually you get your Thunder's Shield still. She gets the Diamond Shield. You also definitely get the Green Beret, yeah. And you also get White Dress maybe for magic power increase. Also gives you good magic defense. Double Diamond doesn't do anything, right? I think that's fine. But you also get Protect because Ice, and you get Peace because Fire. Peace Ring, yeah. Protect, Peace, I think we all have... Okay, we all have here at least equipment that halves all elements that Valigarmanda uses. That's good. Brave Ring is fine, actually, because you also attack physically now. Would just be nice if I could... use... Shell on her. But I think Reflect is too good to pass on. Reflect. Does no one else have Reflect? Also, question, what happens if I use Runic and Celis has Reflect? Does it also just bounce off, or does she actually absorb it? That's an interesting question, I actually do not know that. I think we should be fine. Brave Ring, yeah. You get the Protect everything, you get Protect everything. Barrier is important. A barrier is too important on you. Also Haste on her would be good. But if everything goes wrong, I can also just revive her maybe, hopefully. Okay, I think that's the party I want to try it with. And you know what? I feel generous today, which means I'm gonna cut it for you. So I'll be right back and we see each other in front of Valigarmanda again. Okay, I am back and ready for the next attempt. The way here was pretty easy, nothing major. I used teleport to flee from enemies. So it was actually fast and very nice. Let's see if my strategy works. Let's see. Celis's Runic might be very strong, but I need to be super careful that I don't accidentally use Runic and catch Terra spells instead. I think it might be better in the second phase, that's the thing. So in the first phase I might not even need it all that much. Okay, magic. You need Shell immediately. You use Kirin. Mok uses Shell on himself. Terra uses magic and hastes Celis. I think start was okay. But Shell is very important here. Sadly though, I don't have anything that gives me auto Shell. At least not at the moment. I have the like gauntlets which give me Shell at low HP, but okay, single target, that's fine. Northern Cross is once again very dangerous. I think it might be one of the more dangerous moves here. You used haste on Mok. Anything else I want to apply? I think not. I think we should be able to move on now. That is good damage, but cannot compete with what I have. You make sure that Celis survives, definitely. Okay, I think it's morphing time. Does Celis also absorb White Wind? I wonder. That was a dumb idea with haste, but hey. Maybe I can I just Firaga and then immediately get Runic out? That would be amazing, let's see. Now it comes out immediately because, yeah, okay. Yeah, Celis and Mok are slow now, that's bad, but hey. That's something I need to change in the second phase. Okay, says does not absorb. She couldn't even use Runic yet. Maybe she absorbs one Blizzaga. Also, come to think of it, because it is triple cast, maybe she only catches one spell. I mean, if she could only catch the Curaga, that would also already be fine. Rasp is annoying. Okay, you catch... okay, I completely forgot that Cell still had... Okay, Runic up. Okay, that was of course intended. Nice, even... Okay, it's against all. Okay, that's fine. Dances are kind of underwhelming. I definitely need Mok ready for when Gao falls, HP falls very low. You can try to attack and maybe do one of the dense commands here. Oh yeah, what is this? It was some nice healing, okay. Why was that double hit? Northern Cross, okay, that is bad. Is Terra frozen? Gao is frozen, that's very bad. That is actually horrifying. That's one of the worst things that can happen. I need Celis and Mok now, and they are slowed, so not looking pretty good right now. Actually, I think it should be fine. Dispel, item, Phoenix down, Gao, attack, Gao. Too bad though that I had to waste Terra's turn with that, but hey. Hey, quickly, nice, thank you. Rasp again, please not on... Okay, someone significant, okay. Blizzaga also fine, nice. Against everyone, okay. At least it does not deal horrifying damage or so. Okay, we can cast Firaga again, Absolute Zero. Double Absolute Zero, Rudra. Even now, White Wind would be very good. Was that White Wind? I think it was White Wind, okay. It's still 300 healing on all party members, that's still good. I still think I need one more Firaga to go to the next phase. I need to be fully healed when I do that. Because I need to withstand... Tri-Disaster. That is not good. I cannot do stuff like right now. I need one more heal by Gao right now. White Wind, come on. Now Gao. Gao, please. Not now. Now is the worst time to do that. Don't do both on Mok. Okay. Against everyone, okay. He gets a lot of feeding right now, and Terra's Esper counter does run out. You need to heal yourself. Come on, Gao, please heal now. Dude. I cannot transition to the next phase if that's the case. I cannot do that. That's far too dangerous. Absolute Zero. Gao dies now for whatever reason. Don't tell me that Rudra makes him like weak against... That could be it. Rudra might make him weak against... Ice. Okay, I'm wasting so much time with Terra now. Precious time that I really need. That is not good at all. Okay, definitely heal Celis. Don't use magic, you use... where is it? Rudra? Come on, White Wind. Okay. Firaga. I wonder, is slow on Celis gone by now? Valigarmanda's ice melts, okay. Okay, what happens? I need to see what happens. Try Disaster, okay, yeah. Celis, everyone should survive. Yeah, okay, perfect. White Wind, perfect, perfect. Mock Magic, haste on Celis. Terra just attacks now at this stage. You use Runic. Miss, okay. Not good. Triple spell. Does she absorb every spell now? I wonder. Lysaga. Okay, absorbs. Thundaga. Okay, does not absorb. Okay, only one spell is absorbed at a time. And that might still be significant enough to... like, meta here. Critical hit against Terra, that's not good. White Wind is coming in, perfect. I try Runic, and you keep attacking. Okay, 700 something damage, that's not a lot, but it will have to do, I think. Okay, you can immediately use Runic again. You try to dance, Earth Blues. Okay, I might be onto something. Thundaga again, okay. That also prevents that he heals himself with that. Magnitude 8 is pointless because he probably flies. Judging from the looks of it. Yep. Terra reverts. You pointlessly attack, you endanger Terra, okay. Northern Cross again. Why does he suddenly use Northern Cross again? Okay, that's not good, but I can absorb that. Terra, just wait. Actually heal yourself. I'm scared. But to be honest, meta should be pretty safe right now, if I can keep that up. Why does he keep attacking Terra? That's not nice. The Saga, okay. And physical attacks on Terra. Why is he so dead set on Terra right now? Shamshir, he could... Okay, that's my... Okay. I was gonna say he can also use Shamshir? No, no. Thundaga, yeah. And physical attack again, this time on Gao. Gao is fine. Please use White Wind. That's not White Wind. Terra waits until she has a better time to attack. Northern Cross is absorbed. Exciting, I know. That was White Wind. Terra can attack because she's full healed again. Okay, it is slow, but it does work. I make progress. Critical hit against Celis. That is very dangerous. Yeah, okay. Celis make a triple spell. That's like one of the more dangerous things. The Saga is absorbed. He tries to cast Thundaga on himself. Actually, never mind. Okay, fine and not so fine. Please don't do a physical attack on Celis right now. Gao, you should use White Wind. But instead you're gonna screw me over. Fairaga, fine. X potion doesn't matter. Okay, my last X potion, that's also not very good. Thundaga, okay. Maybe I can still make him run out of MP. Gao, stop using this stupid crap. It says also still has region, that's also good. Northern Cross again, I am gonna ignore this. Terra, not a good time to miss right now. I still need to haste Mok. Having hasted Mok would also be very good, but I need to find a good timing for that. Okay, that's my... Come on, do a spell and then I can cast haste and then I can like wait until haste is casted and then I can use... Okay. Okay, need to wait right now. Mok needs to use haste. Come on, use haste. Use haste. Come on. White wind. Okay, yeah. Come on, Mok. Having Mok on haste would also greatly benefit me, I think, because he can heal without having the need to use X potions. I got it. Runic again. This looks very good right now. I should be very, very safe right now. Northern Cross again, yeah. But my timing is also out now. Very odd timing right now. Because Alice cannot immediately use another runic afterwards. And I need Mok as backup. Mok as backup is very essential right now. Terra deals damage, Mok tries to heal if someone important is damaged, and that's how I do it. Like this. Triple spell, okay. That's always nice because Terra is immune against that. Yeah, Thundaga. Fairaga. Okay, would also need to heal on Celis right now. Runic, definitely Runic again. Come on, White Wind would be nice. White Wind, perfect. Okay, Terra can attack. Mok is ready if I need him. I hope he doesn't change, like, face or so again. Physical attack, okay, nasty, but manageable. Too sad though that Gao cannot do anything. Thundaga, okay, fight. Runic. My progress is so slow, but it is very safe. That is... yeah. Probably could this move more efficiently. Northern Cross, okay. I'm wondering, he's no longer using Curaga on himself. I wonder if that has a reason or so. Can attack again. That was a little bit of a weaker attack because she didn't have full HP. But I'm onto something. I could also use Libra, but I would need to find an opening for that, because otherwise Celis absorbs that, and that's not what I want. The Saga, fine. Celis, another Runic. You can see how strong Runic is, right? Like, it's actually kind of insane that you can just sometimes nullify entire like waves of attacks with that. I like this strategy, by the way. I find this to be very nice. Thundaga, yeah. Because there are so many mechanics in place and they all like click into each other. That's very nice. Like every character once again has a specific role that they need to fulfill for me to be successful. Slowest progress in the world. Northern Cross again. I like that I can also absorb Northern Cross. That is very good. That could heavily screw me over if that wouldn't be the case. Fight again. Not Terra. Ah, I just wanted to attack. Okay, careful. We will see what happens here. Another attack. Okay, that's my cue to heal. I did already use Runic, so no worry. Mok is also ready again. Mok is also kind of fast, right? Like in general. He has a high speed value. Triple spell, okay. Why does it always read miss? Thundaga, yeah. Actually on Terra, okay. He does spread it out anyways. Okay, it does not absorb him. Okay. I thought he would absorb that, but fine. Okay, attack on Runic. Okay, Gao's gonna heal again. Blizzaga coming in again. Doesn't matter. Okay, also physical attack afterwards. Maybe we get Right Wind. Let's see. Not quite Right Wind. Okay, Terra's in danger. Cell is also, but not as much as Terra. You should attack now. Is that supposed to be a counter from time to time? Because if that's the case, that's something I don't like. So nasty that magical attacks don't work anymore. I wonder, do like physical attacks in general don't like do anything anymore? Oh, what is going on here? Out on cross again, fine. Immediately Runic afterwards. Can attack. Yeah, attack. Yeah, he counters, okay, I see. I wonder if Dancing Dagger maybe would be better on Terra right now. Because I really cannot tell how much like physical attacks do right now. Mind Blast. What is Mind Blast? I can absorb that, never mind. Okay, whatever that is. Miss. Okay. That's my White Wind. Mind Blast. Suddenly new attack here. What is this? Yeah, Blizzaga again. Runic again. Fight. White Wind, yeah, okay. I wait for that one time where I forget to use Runic again. Of course we get the counter. Thundaga. Not gonna waste Mok's turn here because maybe... Okay, that's nasty. Maybe Gao wants to use White Wind. Suddenly he takes Mok. That's also not the nice way to do things. Out on cross again, okay. Cell is absolute MVP here. Come on, White Wind. White Wind, perfect. Fully healed attack possible. Miss, okay. I'm really... I did see how much HP. Did it have 32,000 HP, so... This will take a while. Okay, now counterattack this time. What is happening? Triple spell, okay. Okay, on Mok, it's fine. Okay, Runic, you heal yourself. Suddenly Mok is endangered. You see how important Runic is. Maybe he would go for like Mok 3 times or so and then he would die. That would be very dangerous. Pyraga is fine. Runic again. Miss. Don't miss so often. Come on, Terra. Okay, physical attack from Go still does nothing. Runic again. Okay, if he spreads the damage, I'm actually fine with it. Oh, come on, Terra cannot hit anymore. I hope he suddenly doesn't get, like, increased evasion or so. I'm fairly certain there's also nothing else I could do. Maybe I could use Drain, but then I would also... Nah, that doesn't work because I use Runic. Okay, Terra attack again. I need to work with the ship damage here. Right, the wind coming in again. But the really good part is I'm really indestructible right now. Very hard to break through for Valigarmanda. Yep, Runic again. Celes has so much MP right now. She cannot even have that much MP. So much MP she has. Terra attack again, yeah. Come on, slowly but surely. I'm not sure, I should have counted how many attacks I did by now. But I think I need like 30 attacks or so. Over 30, 35, 40. More like 40, I think. That could be worse, to be honest. Especially with the misses, that's very annoying. But yeah, patience fight, a war of attrition. Cluck, 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 clang. Thundaga on Mok, okay, and on Mok again. You can attack, that's fine. Runic, I screwed up a little bit. Heal yourself. Okay. That's a little bit trick there, but okay. It's also interesting to notice that he always uses, when he uses triple spell, he uses the spells in the same order. It's always Thunder, no, actually not. Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire, this way. Okay, next hit in. But he attacks Terra again, that's so annoying. Thundaga, yeah. I'm very happy that he does not suddenly use Tri-Disaster again. That would be very nasty. But yeah, given the fact that he uses Tri-Disaster, that pretty much also confirms that the Esper Valigarmanda itself will be pretty underwhelming because it just like does all elemental attack or so. I would have much preferred something more supportive, not just offensive. Because so far the supportive Espers have been much more important than the offensive Espers. I usually have offensive options myself, so I don't need Espers to do the heavy lifting there. Okay, that is fine. Terra can attack again. Blizzaga as well again. Q. I would also just be curious to use Libra to see how much MP he has, or if he even loses MP. That would also be very interesting to me. I cannot switch, yeah, here. Okay, physical attack again, it's time to heal. Unless Gao does, never mind, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully no unexpected counter right now. Northern Cross, okay. It's so good that you can just Runic that. It's also so good that the Dancing Dagger even works with Runic, I didn't check that. I could have just changed equipment mid-battle. And Terra's still slowly working on his MP, HP. How many times have you seen the animation for White Wind now? But that also really shows you how amazing White Wind is. White Wind is such a good blue magic. Such a good healing method. I like that. Okay, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Firaga. Okay, that's the best course of action here, because then no one gets hurt. Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. But he still uses physical attack, that's not nice. Now Terra is in danger. Okay, she... Oh, nice, perfect. She even gets the heal before she attacks. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm really a big fan of like strategies like that, even if they take a lot of time, but like it has like a very tactical component to me, if you ask me, because you have figured out the enemy cannot like really do anything against you. It's a very defensive approach, of course, but it really shows you that you know your enemy and like know how to outsmart it. That's very good in my opinion. I like fights like that. It is something different compared to your normal Unga Bunga. What is this? Triders. Oh, okay, we still use it. Suddenly Triders. Okay, I was wondering. And Kiraga, okay. We don't get the White Wind right now, which I thoroughly need. Do I have a high potion ready? For Mok. Firaga is fine. Okay, that was unexpected. Suddenly the fight does change. Okay, oh, Mok is in danger. Okay, we need one White Wind to get us going again. Nice, okay. Sudden Trader's Esther, just like that, okay. Maybe he uses that after certain HP thresholds, might be the case. But luckily I hasted Cells and Mok, that was definitely the right choice here. Could you please stop picking on Mok now? That is not very nice. Hey, hopefully White Wind. No, it's just a little attack. Terra is in danger. Northern Cross, okay. Do we have even any means to protect yourself against Frozen? I think that's not the case. I think you have to live with Frozen. You just have to let it go, haha. Yeah, sorry. Miss Terra, come on Terra. How many time do you want to spend with this guy? Is it just me or are his physical attacks stronger all of a sudden? The Saga, sure. The Trider Zessa was nasty. That might like get me if I'm not careful. But that's a confirmation that my defensive approach isn't too bad. Triple spell again, okay. Thundaga, yes. Okay, Celis is fine. Okay, Mok heals. White Wind, never mind, should have waited. Didn't realize that Gao was already... did already have a turn here. Okay, Terra can attack. And still working on it. Da 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 la. I haven't heard the final boss theme for the Mana Ring for such a long time. Extended version. 777, lucky number. But does it mean something, I wonder? Thundaga? Oh, critical hit against Mok, that's not nice. Critical hits are a thing, yeah, I forgot. Maybe if I'm unlucky, he just keeps using critical hits and then I'm dead. Northern Cross, use Runic first, then attack. Yeah, that's, by the way, the reason why some not final boss, like boss fights in general have some kind of countermeasure for you staying absolutely defensive. Like Final Fantasy XIII does that a lot with enemies that give you a doom. I hope this boss does not have anything similar. That would be funny. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. The Saga again. What are his dangerous moves? His dangerous moves are actually his physical attack, his plain old physical attack. And triple spell and tri-disaster, of course. White wind. Bling 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 bling. Da 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 da. You can tell always that I run out of commentary when I start to sing along with the music. Okay, still not done. Wow. Libra would be so nice, but cannot really do this without taking huge risks. Nice critical go, but sadly didn't do anything. Oh, okay. That's not nice. Triple spell as well. Oh, okay, that might be a little bit dangerous. Celis might be in danger. But he goes for Gao now, right? Now Mock. That is actually fine still. Runic again. White Wind would be a very good moment right now. But you screw up, okay. But you healed yourself, good. Celis almost healed via region, that's very good. Did he even touch Gao so far? I think Gao did not take any damage so far. Because he's not using his physical attacks on Gao, which is actually kind of smart. Because it wouldn't do much. He would benefit much more from screwing me over by defeating Terra or Celis. No, come on, Terra. I wonder, is Valigarmanda weak against weapons that are strong against flying enemies? Because he is a bird. A weird bird. Weird, like, bird. Snake bird. I'm gonna heal now. Okay, next hit in. Mind Blast, okay. What does Mind Blast even do? I'm not even sure. But I honestly do not want to figure out. Okay, Gao does no longer want to use his White Wind, it seems. Pyraga, good. There's no limit how many times Gao can use White Wind, right? Oh. So frustrating if Terra misses. Okay, White Wind again. Actually, pointless White Wind because everyone is fully healed. Okay, now he attacked Gao. Wow. But that's fine. He has kind of a meat shield. If only Gao could contribute to damage output. I would have liked to give him Atma Weapon, but that's something that doesn't really work. Yeah, I figured as much. Could have waited for Gao again, but I'm too hasty for that. Well, it's actually a good idea because he immediately attacked afterwards. Of course, the great question is also, can you apply statuses to Valigarmanda? I think Valigarmanda in the base game at least is fairly immune against all statuses. So I didn't try it really. I tried to use Poison, because Poison did always do a great job, but nah. Okay, Mok needs to heal himself, I guess. Yep. And he really likes to counter now, okay? Does he only have a chance to counter, or does he like always counter now? Of course, if you have like any other strategies or so for like all the bosses I have fought so far, always tell me. I would be interested in that, because the Final Fantasy VI in general allows you for so much like customization and like different approaches. So if you have like a different approach for this fight, for example, tell me. But hey, I found this approach. Maybe you also are not supposed to be here right now. I might be fairly underleveled. But if that's the case, then I might be able to get good stuff. Valigarmanda, I'm not even sure what it teaches me. I would assume it's Firaga, Thandaga, Blizzaga, like it normally does, but who knows? This hack might be different in that regard. Okay, now counter this time around. Northern Cross gets absorbed. Like, if you really want to make this more efficient, you need more attackers with defense-piercing attacks. Mind Blast again. Region is also doing a great job. I really need to do a shout out to Region again. Region is really doing a fantastic job again. We actually fully recovered by Region alone right now. Now Gao just refuses to cooperate. I should heal Terra. I think she's in the danger zone. Maybe Valigarmanda cannot die. That might also be a thing. Maybe he has infinite HP. Who knows? Okay, there we go. White Wind again. Is it just me, or does the chance decrease that he uses his special rage move as the fight goes on? Critical. Northern Cross is fine. Do just imagine if I had to endure all of those attacks. Northern Cross would so screw me over because it freezes my entire party, and then it would just be over. White Wind always in the worst moments. Okay, attack Mok, that's fine. He also immediately recovers, nice. That's not a White Wind go. White Wind would now be good again, triple spell especially now. Luckily, Mok got another heal. I think that might actually be significant if he gets targets, if he becomes the target of the following attacks. Yeah. Look at this. Ha. Not with me, not with me. Okay, that was risky, to be honest. Okay, White Wind, never mind. Should have not wasted Mok's turn here. I should have really counted, because I'm curious how far I am into the fight now. Attack again. He just doesn't give up, does he? White Wind would be good, but he attacks. Terra's in danger. Northern Cross again. Let's immediately use Runic again. Terra attacks. Because Terra is so awesome. Ah, there we go. Easy. That was a long fight. That was a very long fight. But as you can see, patience pays off. Oh, nice. The jingle from Secret of Mana. 8 magic AP. Cool, and now I die to the random encounter. Most impressive. I believe you are worthy of my trust. Cool. And we get the Valigarmanda Magicite. Nice. He's also called a Treetok in the original SNES translation. Cool. And we can proceed. Okay. Let me quickly check him out. 121 MP, 3 element attack, fire, ice, thunder, okay. And yeah, that's so good for my offensive mages. Powerful ice spell, powerful lightning spell, okay, careful, let's get back. Okay, first of all, you equip relics, you get the Ward Bangle, maybe we don't get an encounter after all. It would be so sad if I died to a random encounter now. Okay, there's my... not my demise, maybe? Well, luckily we have just enough left for using teleport. One interesting thing I notice is, if you cast teleport and have Runic up, Runic does not, like, take the spell. Can I show this off? I quickly show this off, come on. Swoosh. And look at this. Normally it would absorb the spell, but teleport is the one exception. Careful of the dragon, he's not here. Okay. Made it. Okay, let's use... Wait, no, tent. Where's tent? There we go. There's tent. Hard boss fight, but manageable. Oh, is he... I was gonna say, is he coming to the save crystal? That would have surprised me, but okay. He's more aggressive, is he not? In any case, we save now and we have Valigarmanda in our team. And we can teach our characters stuff with Valigarmanda now. Perfect! Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.